Right, we're going to do stuff completely different. This week, we're all close. Intimate. This is WrestleSlam, the podcast, guys. Special show this week because we've been so busy. We're going to record something nice and fast, but we want to thank everyone, first of all, for tuning our way every week, every month, every year. So breaking news. R-Truth has come out and said his contract's not being renewed, basically. Now, for many years, WWE would always post they've released someone. There's a lot of backlash with R-Truth obviously not being with WWE anymore. It's sad, obviously he's been a great ambassador for the company, but are you shocked, Phil, that they haven't kept him on the roster in some capacity?
Yeah, especially considering he had the match with Cena, but maybe that was the whole point, give him the match with Cena.
Yeah.
But I think he's got a few weeks left. I think he has to be given a goodbye.
Yeah, he'll get the goodbye.
He has to.
Yeah.
He's a national treasure.
He is, lad. I can list off so many random things about R-Truth, to be honest. But yeah, no, I actually thought it was a bit of a joke, to be honest. I was in with my buddies yesterday and I saw the news and we both said, it was like, no, we think this is just R-Truth, like doing his oblivious moment, his iconic moment. But no, it's actually been official. Wrestler's been posting recently about his release and everything like that now. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to say this now, I don't think that R-Truth was ever going to be world champion. I know that's upsetting to say out loud, but he is part of WWE. He is an icon at this point. He's been in the game for so long now.
Yeah. And we've seen obviously Rhea Ripley. There was a lot. Big E came out. There was a lot of people. Obviously, he's well respected. Obviously, there's going to be cutbacks in all companies. It's like a footballer leaving a team. Like you look at Liverpool, Man United. They all lose iconic players, but I'm sure he will be back in some capacity. Surely,
you'd like to hope so. It's just. Again, he's the one who posted it. WWE, this didn't come from WWE. They put out nothing, I don't think, yet.
Yeah. Why is that, though, do you reckon? Is it new respect?
I'd say it could
Maybe
be.
Let the wrestler put it out instead?
It could be, and sure, the same thing happened with Carlito. He posted the post.
He's
also leaving. Yeah.
That could be the start of maybe many more to come. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. This is just a warm-up, I feel like. I'm just she kind of we remember years back we said the Dark Wednesday of so many unexpected releases, so much talent and everything like that. Yeah. We just had our releases for just a while back, like Braun Strowman and others, and we were kind of not surprised. We were like, it makes sense if they weren't used properly. But now we had actually people being used, like Carlito. We know that his whole thing right now is like a running gag with Judgment Day just wanting to play the PlayStation, and R-Truth was just kind of just being himself, being a light-hearted jabs and everything like that. But it is just I'm on the edge of my seat where they're going to come back.
I saw a lot of hate directed at Triple H, and I don't think it's justified.
I don't think he makes the call, does he?
No, I don't think so. I think it comes from higher up.
Yeah.
I think they're probably looking at a combination of age and how long he's been around.
And he's been around a long time.
He's in his mid-50s nearly.
Yeah. But she wrestled in the Attitude Era,
early.
I remember actually a while back I watched Royal Rumble 2000 fresh and older, and I was like, I used to love it. Gay Quick, and I was thinking, I just thought it was the moment that there was this young rookie coming up, and seeing him actually from there all the way to his mid-50s with WWE was just an iconic moment.
Insane. I think it could be the start of many more things, but what would you do if you were R-Truth? Would you, obviously, you take your time away. Obviously, I think they'll let him do what he wants because he's well respected, but what does he do? Does he get involved in TV? Does he go to All Elite, TNA? Does he do a European tour, which I think he should do?
I think the next thing he should do is go into the TNA Hall of Fame. Because I just think was he one of the first ever TNA champions.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Ron Killings.
So I think he should go into the Hall of Fame this year. Come Bound for Glory. They only induct one a year.
One a year, and he should be worthy of that.
I can see they're going to come out and be we have a legend returning to TNA, and it's going to be Ron Killings coming out, and he was like, "It's my honor to be here in AEW." And then there was wait, what?
He'd keep
Somebody
up
made
the
a
persona.
joke. Somebody made a joke that if he went to AEW, he'd be like, "Goldust, is that you?"
Yeah, is that you,
The
dog?
Dublin Rose.
Is that you, dog?
Is that you, Goldust?
Yeah, because it's obvious, like, with Never Jobs, it's like, no, we're living in time where wrestling companies all know that there's other wrestling companies and acknowledging each other, like,
Yeah.
usually.
No, it's mad. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, that nose broke, and it was interesting that R-Truth actually broke that news.
Yeah, there's also, I think, I don't know if you, just a sidetrack, but there's a load of social media accounts gone blacked out by WWE. They've removed everything.
Gunter was one of them, isn't
Miz
he?
as well, just there earlier today.
Yeah.
It's just a strange thing. What does that mean exactly? I don't think Gunter will
Do you
be released.
not? Do you know what it means?
I
Yeah,
don't think they're going to release Gunter.
I'm actually on the edge that what if the Miz is going to get the boot?
He's been around 20 plus years.
Yeah, and that's with like Randy Orton, because WWE posted that Randy Orton's been around WWE more than his own life, actually.
Yeah.
At this point outside it.
The Miz, you mentioned the Miz there, we mentioned the Miz, right?
Yeah.
He must be on a big salary.
Well, I'd say he's on too big for TKO.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
for
he's
what
on a
he
big
does,
salary.
especially for what he does.
Yeah, if you're going to ask me now, like, I know we just did rapid fire question, but if you ask me, out of all the rest you can think of who's been done dirty, I'm like, the Miz. I'm going to have to say the Miz. He won the WWE title, but he was on the back seat to The Rock and Cena at the time. He didn't live back up to that top afterwards. He had the WWE title again, then he lost it to, who was it? Was it...
He lost it to
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley, yeah, and it was just like, yeah, that was it. So the Miz, I don't want him to go, to be honest, because he'll still be part of WWE.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think big news is on the way. I reckon big news is on the way. I reckon we're going to get a couple of more.
I suppose the other big thing as well is Money in the Bank is this weekend. It's one of the shows that I
Did
don't.
you know that?
I
didn't know that.
I did not know that.
I knew it was coming up.
It's just something that I actually don't like.
We are wrestling fans, aren't we?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I actually don't like Money in the Bank. I don't like the
Toronto,
concept.
There you go. Was it Toronto last year? Was it?
I thought it was,
Exactly,
I thought it was New Orleans.
What the fuck? What two is he
No,
making?
that's next year. That's next year.
Oh god, a wrestling podcast with wrestling fans
that
who
don't know what the
It's weird though because there's two shows on from WWE this weekend. There's a Worlds Collide as well.
Yeah, Phil's still up to date with everything, where me and Matt are just fucking sidetracked.
There's just too much.
I thought it was the week after next, by the way. So.
No, it's on early June. It's
June.
a strange one because John Cena's in a tag match.
Oh, with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I know. That I know.
I'm not a fan of that.
We knew that. Lyra's facing Becky again. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a fan of the concept. I think it should be scrapped.
I'm looking forward when they're going to get to the tag match. It's going to be Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins taking on Lyra and LJ. Like, that's just me saying.
It could happen eventually, yeah.
Yeah, it could happen.
More than likely going to be CM Punk though.
Yeah, I think so. Are we going to see any big changes in due course? Look, obviously there's a lot changing right now in WWE. Do we see, we mentioned Gunter, we don't know what's going on with him. Why is he kind of gone quiet? Why is everything WWE related gone off?
Maybe their social medias are just being like, lads, you need to calm down a bit and just take everything off.
Maybe. Right, obviously they've announced as well, brand new RCW show. Bit of an Irish vibe to it, guys. It's going to be on this July.
Yeah, first Friday night of July.
Yeah, first Friday night of July. Get your tickets in due course. There's going to be a lot of big names there as always. Always support Irish wrestling, guys. Also, you've got OTT, Hard Knocks, Fight Factory.
OTT
and of course,
returns to Limerick for the first time.
It does, yeah, which is great news. OTT, as always, making the big impact across the country. MJF, obviously, we've seen a new Happy Gilmore too. And now we believe he's got a big role in the film. He's got a big part. He's his son, maybe, or maybe his nephew or something.
He's his son, I think he is his son. But there's been a few things. I saw Becky Lynch and I saw Nikki Bella.
Yeah, Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch. The trailer looks good. Sometimes they make remakes of films, but it's always a good thing. And Adam Sandler was always kind of good to wrestlers. Goldberg, Austin, Kevin Nash has been in films.
In Love is the Yard,
but MJF looks good. He looks good, and he's a guy that I do reckon we'll see in WWE.
And he's a lot of big speaking role as well.
Yeah,
he was in Iron Claw. It's on the Fulcrum 4, unfortunately, but he did have a part in it. So that was it.
Hollywood. Yet again, we're going to do a short show this week. It's a bank holiday Monday, and
We just wanted to put something out.
we rarely ever come on a bank holiday Monday because we have lives and it's busy and such. But we just want to thank everyone as always for tuning our way. This is what we look like when we're on a camera and we're not on Zoom. But we'll catch you soon, guys. We'll be back with a brand new episode next week. We'll have someone on with us, I'm sure.
The anniversary as well.
The anniversary.
Oh my God, the anniversary! I
Early
knew
June.
Yeah.
So technically it's June now. So technically this is kind of part of it.
Yeah. And we've had many people on over the years. I suppose we can mention. Obviously, we've had Johnny O'Dwyer. We've had Journalist Rush. We've had Tommy Mack.
Yeah.
Tommy Mack is a ladies' man. He doesn't come on much anymore because he's always with a lady.
Yeah, he is.
Tim Cronin, the Don. Tim has been on with us for many months.
Derek from Irish Talk.
Derek Cook, yeah. We've had Lana on with us. Dean O'Leary. Connor Webb. Who else did we forget?
I think we had Martin from Five
Marks. Yeah, we've had Marks.
With a personal rivalry that's I'm not going to let go.
And of course, all the RCW lads, Billy,
Boots,
Billy and
all the RCW lads. Is there anyone else we're forgetting? This is why we love doing live stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Like very professional. Like that's
it's crazy to think it's been like 5.
Yeah, 5 years I think. Yeah. We set it up through the pandemic, but
nice.
Just yet again, thanks to everyone that has tuned in. We have, we're grateful as always. But we'll see you all in July for RCW. We'll be back next week with a brand new show. That will be.
And we have a couple of short ideas that we're going to do as well.
Yeah, keep an eye on some
ideas.
fire questions.
The special thanks to that any 1 or 2 people that's actually been with us from the very beginning. And if you're still with us, thank you so much for sticking by for this long. You're the people that actually made it, and that's the reason why we do this. You need to wake up every day.
Most definitely. So, guys, we'll see you later, and we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Peace out,
guys.
WrestleSlam, the podcast. Bye bye.
Biceps.